Everyone, I stand before you today to share something that has the power to transform your life, something that is within you right now, ready to be activated. It's not an external force, but something that comes from within, your faith. Now, let's take a moment and think about what faith really is. It's not just a belief in something we can see, touch, or measure. It's a knowing, a deep, unshakable certainty that something greater than ourselves is at work. A force that transcends logic, reason, and circumstance. A power that is always present, always available. Faith in God is not just a passive idea, something to hold on to when times are tough. It's an active force that shapes our reality, a catalyst that can propel us toward the blessings we seek. The question is, are you ready to unlock that power within you? Are you willing to tap into the divine energy that's always been there, waiting for you to connect with it? Imagine for a moment that your faith is a key that opens doors to realms of possibilities, prosperity, peace, and love. What you may not realize is that every thought, every feeling, every belief you hold creates a frequency that communicates directly with the universe. It's like tuning a radio to the right station. The clearer your faith, the stronger your connection with the divine energy, and the more you open yourself to receiving the blessings that are already on their way. You see, divine blessings are not just things that randomly happen to some people. They are outcomes of a deep inner alignment with God's energy. When you align your mind, heart, and spirit with the understanding that you are worthy of these blessings, you will start to see your life reflect that truth. It's not about wishing or hoping for a miracle. It's about understanding the divine order of the universe, how it operates in harmony with your faith. When you trust that God is always with you, when you trust that God is good and that goodness flows to you, you begin to step into the flow of blessings. It becomes a natural, effortless state of being. But faith isn't just a mental exercise. It's a vibration. It's a frequency that you emit. When you hold the thought of divine goodness, of blessings already on the way, you begin to sync your energy with that of God's presence in your life. Your beliefs become the blueprint for your experiences. The more you elevate your faith, the more you elevate your life. Let me share a powerful truth. When you truly have faith, you are no longer trying to force or control outcomes. You surrender. You let go. You allow God to work through you. It's as if you've stepped out of the way and trusted that the path ahead is unfolding perfectly, even if it doesn't always look the way you expect it to. There is a profound shift that happens when you align your faith with your heart and mind. You start to see possibilities instead of problems. You see opportunities for growth rather than challenges to overcome. The universe will begin to mirror back to you the divine goodness you've been sending out. Faith is also about persistence. It's about holding that belief even when your circumstances are not yet reflecting what you know to be true. It's easy to lose faith when things aren't going your way, but that's exactly when it matters most. Faith is not for the easy times. It's for the moments when you have every reason to doubt, and yet you choose to trust anyway. That's when the real power of your faith begins to activate. That's when you open the door to divine blessings. So I ask you today, what would happen if you decided to believe, not just with your mind, but with your entire being? What if you chose to align with the truth that divine blessings are your birthright? What if you embrace the idea that your faith, your unwavering, bold, powerful faith is the key to unlocking those blessings? You are not separate from God. You are a part of the divine flow. The same energy that created the stars, the oceans, the mountains is coursing through you right now. That power, that creative force, is waiting for you to claim it through your faith. It's waiting for you to believe, truly believe, that you are worthy of every good thing that God has in store for you. In the days ahead, I encourage you to consciously nurture your faith. When doubt creeps in, replace it with trust. When fear arises, choose courage. When the world around you seems uncertain, remember that your faith in God is the anchor that will keep you grounded. Your faith is the key to unlocking divine blessings. And the moment you decide to embrace that faith, you will witness your life transform in ways you've only dreamed of. Faith is the inner certainty in something greater than ourselves. It's more than just a belief in the unseen. It's a deep, unshakable knowing that transcends logic and external circumstances. Instead, faith rests on an internal trust that what we believe to be true, despite what we may see, is indeed possible. This certainty comes from within, not from external validation. It is the foundation of a spiritual connection that allows us to transcend the limitations of the material world. This kind of faith goes beyond wishful thinking or hope. It's not a fleeting moment of desire that fades with doubt, but a continuous state of knowing that remains steady even in the face of challenge. It's about understanding that there is a higher power, a divine force, guiding and supporting us, regardless of what appears on the surface. The strength of this faith can shift our perception of reality, allowing us to look at situations not with fear or apprehension, but with the assurance that all things are working together for a greater purpose. Faith, in this sense, becomes a lens through which we interpret the world. It's how we view ourselves, our challenges, and the possibilities before us. When we hold on to this inner certainty, we begin to live in alignment with something beyond our immediate understanding. It's a belief that transcends doubt and fear, rooted in the trust that God's plan is unfolding in our lives in ways we might not fully comprehend, but are always guided toward our highest good. This kind of faith isn't shaken by the world's uncertainties, but instead remains constant as a source of inner strength and direction. Divine blessings are a result of aligning with God's energy. The universe operates on an intricate flow of divine energy, a force that connects all living beings to the source of creation. When we consciously align ourselves with this energy meant to flow into our... It's not about waiting for blessings to manifest from a distant place, but about recognizing that they are already part of the divine order and can be accessed by tuning into that energy. When we align ourselves with God's energy, we begin to see the world through a different lens. Instead of viewing life as a series of random events or isolated circumstances, we start to understand that everything is connected. Every moment, every experience is an opportunity to tap into this divine flow. Our alignment is not just a mental or emotional state. It is a holistic connection, body, mind, and spirit, where we open ourselves to receive and experience the goodness that God has always intended for us. In this alignment, faith becomes the key. It's through faith that we invite God's presence into every part of our being. When we trust and believe in this connection, we naturally start to live in harmony with the divine energy. This harmony makes us more receptive to blessings, guiding us toward opportunities, relationships, and experiences that elevate our lives. As we synchronize our inner world with God's energy, we move away from a mindset of scarcity and lack and step into a mindset of abundance and possibility. Blessings are no longer distant or unattainable. They become part of the natural flow of life, accessible to us as long as we remain open, aligned, and trusting in the divine plan that is always unfolding. Faith is an active force that shapes our reality. It is not a passive state of mind, but a powerful, dynamic energy that influences the outcomes of our lives. When we believe, we engage in a process that goes beyond just thinking positive thoughts or hoping for the best. Our faith, when deeply rooted and aligned with divine truth, starts to shape the very fabric of our existence. The energy that flows from our beliefs creates an invisible yet undeniable force that attracts circumstances, people, and opportunities in alignment with what we trust and expect. This active force works on multiple levels: mental, emotional, and physical. On the mental level, faith directs our thoughts and perceptions. When we believe in the goodness of life and trust in God's plan for us, we begin to see life through a lens of possibility, not limitation. Our minds open to new ideas, and we are more willing to take the actions that will lead us toward our highest good. Our faith clears away the mental clutter of doubt and fear, allowing clarity to emerge. On an emotional level, faith strengthens our resilience. It gives us the inner fortitude to endure hardships and stay connected to our sense of purpose, even when things seem difficult. The emotional support of faith is unwavering. It becomes a constant source of peace and strength, helping us maintain a sense of calm even in turbulent times. Faith also influences our physical reality. The actions we take, the decisions we make, and the energy we put into the world are all affected by our beliefs. When we believe that divine blessings are available to us, we begin to act in alignment with that belief. We make choices that reflect our trust in the process, and through those choices, we begin to see the manifestation of the blessings we've been waiting for. Faith is not just a concept. it is the very force that propels us forward. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create a frequency that communicates with the universe. Everything around us is energy, vibrating at various frequencies, and we too are part of this energetic web. Our thoughts and emotions are not just fleeting experiences. They are powerful forces that emit vibrations into the universe. These vibrations align with similar frequencies in the world around us, sending signals that shape our experiences. This means that what we think, feel, and believe has a direct impact on what we attract into our lives. Our internal state becomes the tuning fork for the external events we encounter. When you think positively, your mind is sending out a frequency of optimism, trust, and abundance. This energy attracts similar vibrations, opportunities, people, and circumstances that resonate with that positive energy. Conversely, when we entertain negative thoughts or harbor feelings of fear and doubt, we emit a frequency of lack, scarcity, or resistance. The universe, in its infinite intelligence, responds to these frequencies by bringing experiences that match them. It's not that the universe is punishing us, but rather that it is responding to the energy we send out. The law of attraction operates in a way that our external world mirrors the internal energy we project. Beliefs are particularly powerful because they shape the foundation of our thoughts and emotions. What you believe about yourself, the world, and the possibilities available to you acts as a filter through which everything else flows. If you believe that divine blessings are available to you, your thoughts and feelings will naturally align with that belief, making it easier for you to recognize and attract those blessings. However, if you hold limiting beliefs or doubts, your frequency will reflect those, and you may unknowingly repel the very things you desire. The universe responds to the energy we emit, and it is through our conscious awareness of our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that we can shift our frequencies to align with the blessings we seek. Aligning your faith opens doors to endless possibilities. When you align your inner beliefs, thoughts, and emotions with a deep trust in God's presence and plan, you begin to access a higher level of potential. It's not about trying to force specific outcomes or striving to control every detail of your life. It's about surrendering to a divine flow that is greater than what your limited mind can comprehend. This alignment allows you to tap into a realm of infinite possibilities where anything can happen and where the doors to your greatest desires are open wide. The key to unlocking these possibilities lies in the belief that the universe is abundant and that everything you need is already available to you. When you align your faith with this truth, you stop seeing obstacles as insurmountable and start seeing opportunities where others see challenges. You begin to trust that even when things don't go as planned, they are still unfolding in a way that serves your highest good. This alignment with faith empowers you to move forward with confidence, knowing that the divine is working through you and for you, and that you are always supported. When your faith is aligned with your desires and your purpose, you open yourself to experiences and connections that you may never have imagined. Opportunities that seemed out of reach suddenly become possible, and the right people and circumstances begin to show up at the right time. This alignment is a magnetic force, drawing towards you all the resources, blessings, and opportunities needed to fulfill your potential. It's as though the universe recognizes your faith and begins to conspire in your favor, guiding you to the path that leads to your dreams. The more aligned you are with your faith, the more you will see how limitless the possibilities before you truly are. Faith is not about wishing, but about understanding divine order. It is a deep knowing that everything unfolds in perfect timing and according to a greater plan that we may not always fully understand. When we wish, we are often coming from a place of wanting something that feels missing or lacking. It's rooted in a sense of scarcity or a desire to change something we believe is wrong. However, faith invites us to step into the knowing that nothing is missing, that everything is already in alignment, and that all things are unfolding in the way they are meant to. Understanding divine order means recognizing that life operates on a higher plane than we can always perceive. Our limited human understanding might view setbacks, delays, or challenges as obstacles, but faith teaches us to trust that these are not interruptions to the flow of our lives. They are part of the greater design. There is purpose in every event, even in the moments when we feel lost or unsure. Faith helps us understand that the timing of our desires and the way they manifest are all part of a divine rhythm that we are intricately connected to. When we have faith in divine order, we stop forcing or pushing for things to happen on our timeline. Instead, we trust that God's plan is unfolding in ways that are beyond our comprehension, but always in our best interest. This understanding of divine timing releases us from the stress of trying to control everything. We stop living in a constant state of urgency and worry, and instead, we rest in the peace that comes from knowing that all things are working together for our highest good. Faith shifts our perspective from wishing for things to aligning with what is already happening. Trust in God's goodness and allow divine blessings to flow. This trust is the foundation of a life that is full of peace, abundance, and grace. When we trust in God's inherent goodness, we open ourselves to the understanding that everything in our lives is part of a divine plan that is meant for our highest good. Trust is not just about believing that God is good when things are easy or when life is going the way we expect. It's about having the confidence that no matter what happens, God's love, wisdom, and presence are always with us. This trust frees us from fear, doubt, and resistance, allowing the blessings that are meant for us to flow more easily into our lives. Trusting in God's goodness means knowing that every circumstance, whether it feels positive or negative in the moment, is serving a purpose in our growth and spiritual development. Even in moments of hardship or challenge, there is an opportunity to learn, to strengthen our faith, and to deepen our relationship with God. When we fully embrace this trust, we stop trying to control outcomes or manipulate situations to fit our own limited understanding. Instead, we surrender to the flow of divine timing and allow blessings to enter our lives naturally. This trust also helps us move beyond feelings of lack or scarcity. When we trust that God's goodness is infinite and ever-present, we begin to see that there is no shortage of blessings, only a limitless supply of grace, peace, and abundance. This shift in perception enables us to receive more fully, knowing that there is always enough to go around. Trust in God's goodness removes the walls we put up that block the flow of divine blessings, allowing them to reach us freely and abundantly. Faith is a vibration that syncs your energy with God's presence. Just as the universe operates on frequencies, our emotions, thoughts, and beliefs emit vibrations that connect us to the world around us. When we choose to align our faith with God's truth and presence, we elevate our own energy, creating a frequency that resonates with divine love, guidance, and blessing. This alignment isn't simply a mental or spiritual practice. It is a powerful shift in our entire being, mind, body, and spirit, toward a higher state of consciousness that allows us to attract more of the divine into our lives. When our faith is aligned with God's presence, we begin to resonate with a frequency of peace, trust, and abundance. Our faith acts as a magnetic force, drawing experiences, people, and opportunities that reflect the positive energy we are putting out into the world. The clearer our faith, the stronger our connection to God's energy. We become like a tuning fork, vibrating at the same frequency of divine love and support, allowing us to be guided by a force greater than ourselves. This synchronization with God's presence also transforms our perception of life. We begin to see life through the lens of divine possibility rather than limitation. Problems and challenges no longer seem insurmountable. Instead, we approach them with the knowledge that we are not alone, and that we are supported by a higher power. Faith becomes the foundation that grounds us, helping us navigate even the most difficult circumstances with grace and strength. When we align our energy with God's presence, we find ourselves moving in harmony with the universe, experiencing a sense of peace, joy, and fulfillment that is beyond our understanding. Persistence and faith leads to the manifestation of blessings. Faith is not a one-time event or a fleeting feeling. It is an ongoing commitment to trust in God's plan, even when we can't see the outcome or the path ahead. It's easy to believe when things are going well, when everything seems to be falling into place. But the true power of faith is revealed during the moments of uncertainty, struggle, or challenge. It's in these moments that faith is truly tested. The key to unlocking divine blessings lies in how steadfastly we hold on to our belief in God's goodness, even when circumstances appear unfavorable. It requires us to keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that God's plan for us is unfolding in ways that we may not yet understand. This unwavering belief in the unseen is what connects us to divine blessings. It's not about forcing outcomes or trying to control every aspect of our lives. It's about trusting that, in due time, the universe will bring everything into alignment according to God's perfect timing. The more persistent we are in maintaining our faith, the more we begin to see how everything in our lives is working together for a greater purpose. Our persistence helps us break through the barriers of doubt and fear, replacing them with confidence, hope, and resilience. This is the key to manifesting blessings in our lives by consistently holding the space for them, regardless of what is happening externally. When we persist in faith, we align ourselves with the flow of divine energy, allowing the blessings that are meant for us to manifest in ways that are often more beautiful and abundant than we could ever have imagined. Embrace unwavering faith, even when circumstances seem difficult. Life is full of challenges and moments when it feels as if everything is falling apart. During these times, it can be easy to question our faith or lose hope in the bigger picture. However, it is precisely in these moments of adversity that our faith becomes most important. Unwavering faith is not just a belief when everything is going well. It is a commitment to trust in God's plan, even when we cannot see the way forward. It is in the darkest times that our faith is often tested, and the strength of our belief will determine how we navigate through these storms. When we face challenges, it is natural to feel doubt or fear. However, unwavering faith is about acknowledging those emotions and choosing not to let them dictate our actions or beliefs. It is about choosing to trust that no matter what we face, God is with us and will guide us through. By embracing faith during difficult times, we open ourselves up to the possibility of divine intervention and transformation. These challenging moments often hold lessons, growth, and opportunities that we may not immediately recognize, but with faith we are able to see beyond the hardship. Unwavering faith also means that we are committed to continuing our journey even when the road seems uncertain. It is a belief that the process, no matter how long or difficult, is always working in our favor. This kind of faith allows us to remain steadfast and resilient, no matter what obstacles we face. It is the deep knowing that, in the end, everything will work out as it is meant to, and that each moment is part of a greater plan.